Hey guys, this is the 696 baby, and today we're gonna make my intro. Yep, my intro, the one everyone asking me for tutorial for it. And actually, I promised myself that I'm gonna show you how you can make it so every hater that kept saying, leaving a comment saying, well, this is a template or someone have the same intro. Well, I know it's a template, but I promised myself that I fucking will find a way or will try to make a tutorial for it and how to make it. And yep. So I was today. I have like off day. So I said, let me just break this intro and find out how they made it and try to make it in Cinema 4D. And actually, I kind of found the technique for it and how they made it. So let's just jump to Cinema 4D and try to make this happen. Alright, this is we're in Cinema 4D, and as you can see, I already have it made, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description for this project that I just made, and so you can just compare it to your work or whatever and see what you done wrong. But you can just make it by yourself, and just make a video response for this video and show us your work, show us how you made it, and let people see your work. I mean, it doesn't have to be the most perfect work, as long you're trying, and that's what all about. We learn from other people. So yeah, let me just show you how it's gonna work. Now we have our big sphere, which is the white one, and we have our black material, and pink material, and green material, and the blue material. And I just added for the floor some black material with some reflection and some franzel to it, just to see what we're doing. We don't want to have this ugly colors. And yeah, let me just hit play and show you how it's gonna work. Now it's not the same of my intro, but it's kind of the same technique that worked for. You might not can see it just because of the render that I'm doing here for someone just bought an intro and I'm rendering it for him. And yeah, so here we have our big sphere and get surrounded by the small spheres with different size. We have big spheres, small spheres, and really small spheres, and what we like the thing, I made everything set and everything done. I figured out everything, but what it made me like get confused, and how he made the small spheres like move to the back and go up by themselves, and in the end I actually figure out how he made it, what he use for it. He might use another technique, but I just find a way we can just get the same effect of it. And for the text, I'm really sure 100% that he added the text in After Effects, not in Cinema 4D, because it doesn't look like Cinema 4D kind of text going on it. It's definitely After Effects, because the project is actually After Effects project, and these spheres that you should see in the intro is just pre-rendered uh, project, pre-rendered, already been rendered, and I don't know what program he used, but it looks like it's 3D Max. I'm not really sure, or it could be another software. I'm not really sure, but yeah, let me show you how I figure out how he made these spheres move to the back, and and come back again and surround the sphere. And as you can see here, um, the spheres, the small spheres is covering the whole big sphere, you know. And if we just let it play, and I just had two keyframes here, and so I made the attractor which make these small spheres to go up in the air and get stuck in the big one. And if we just, I don't know, you can't see it here guys, but see, it moves back, and look what happened. You can see the sphere is like going to the back, and let's just help play, and see it's going back again, and look, most of the spheres is going to the back now, and we can animate them to go up in the let's say up in the little bit up, you know, make them look like they're flying in the air. Here where you can, you know, show up your text here, and when you put it in After Effects, you can just show up your text like says, I don't know, whatever shit, like your name, your channel link, your gamer tag, whatever, and then you can see it's going back again. And here we go, here's the sphere is going back and start covering the big sphere again. So it's kind of how I think he made this intro. But yeah, but we have a smaller problem that I couldn't figure out how um, he made the nothing of the small spheres fall on the ground. But I think he used more strength for the tractor. He maybe made it like 15,000 or 20,000, so it doesn't, nothing fall off from the spheres, you know, it gets stuck in the tractor. So yeah, let's just jump ahead and try to make this happen. Again, it's really simple guys. Alright, let me just save this project for you guys so you can just go ahead and, you know, play around, play with it, you know. Let me just call it let's just save it on the desktop, and let's call this one um, practice. Alright, let's just call it practice. Alright, here we go, we saved the project. Now we don't have to fucking have these stupid shit. Alright, looking good, looking good. Now we have our just regular thing. Now we need is the floor, and right click on the floor, my graph tags, rigged body, and we want a big sphere, which is the main sphere, and just resize it, just make it that big, or whatever, how big you want your sphere to be, you know, really up to you again. And right click on it, my graph tags, rigged body. Alright, and you can have any material you want, you know, really up to you. And make the timeline to 300 frame just in case. And what we want to do is drag the big sphere just to a place where we want it to be, just let's say about here. We just back out a bit, and I'm gonna add black material to the floor and the luminous material to the big sphere, so just we can see what we're doing. Alright, and let's grab another sphere and just bring it up a bit and make the radius to 15. Alright, and press Alt and go to my graph and select the cloner object, and it's just gonna make it a child of the cloner object. Make the cloner mode to grid, and make the count to 4 by 4 by 4. Alright, sorry, my bad, 200, and this one should be 4. Alright, we set to go. Now we want to grab select the cloner object and my graph, and add the random effector to it, and it's just gonna randomize our spheres, small one. And in the random effector setting, go to scale and uniform scale and make it -1, and here we have different sizes of our spheres and everything. Control right click on the cloner object, go to my graph tags, add a rigged body, and if we just hit play, nothing will happen. It's just we're gonna have our sphere like, you know, flying around and all this crazy shit, and we don't want that. And what we want to do is select both of your cloner object and the random effector, and go to edit, copy and paste, again paste, and again paste, again one more paste, and you'll be set to go. Now all of them, they're next to each other, so what you want to do is go to the first random cloner object and select the rotation tab and just rotate it a bit, and the second one, just rotate it just a bit so we can see every material that we're gonna add to them in a bit. Rotate it in any direction, it really doesn't matter, it's just so we can add the materials to it and we can see what's going on. Alright, set to go, set to go. Add the first material to the first cloner object, and the second one, and the third one. You can have as much cloner object or materials, and you know, it's really up to you again. And what else we have here? I think we added one more extra, so I guess we're gonna delete this one. Yeah, I guess we added one more, we don't need it. So yep, because we have 1 2 3 4 big floor. Alright, and we're just gonna add this one to this one. Yep. Now we have everything set, everything is ready, everything have a rigged body, looking good, looking good. And if we hit play, everything is just gonna fly around, and we don't want that. So what we need to do is add go to the emitters tab, which is that one here, and grab a tractor. Alright, and we just select the point tab and drag it and make it goes to the middle of this big sphere, the one we just rise up in the air, and select the tractor setting, the tractor, go to fall off and make the shape to sphere and make the size to 1000, and again 1000, 1000. Alright, and go to the object, back to the object, and make the strength to about say 15,000. Let's try 15,000, and make the speed limit to 1000. Alright, and now let's just see what's gonna happen. Now let's just hit play and see what's gonna happen, and you can see our spheres like flying in the air going to the big sphere. And let me just stop it so you can see what's going on. But still we have our small, like some of the spheres not flying in the air. And what I think is just because we have so much sphere going on, and we can just fix that by selecting the all the clonal object and make the count to back to 3 by 3 by 3. And alright, this is way better, this is way better. Let me just hit render and see how many sphere we have in our object. Alright, let me just go to the beginning again and hit let it play. I think we need more strength to the what you call it, the tractor. Might just make it 20,000 and hit play. Here we go. Now we have some strength to it. I think we need to make the tractor fall off more bigger. Let's say 1,500. Alright, sorry, my bad. Trying to make this one 0, then 1,500, 1,500. Now it's kind of big, so we can, you know, make it happen. Let's try. He'll play, and let's pray to God it's gonna work this time. Much better, much better. Now this is what I'm talking about. As you can see, this sphere is like flying, small spheres flying to the our main, the big sphere. And now we want to add some rotation, because in the intro we can see, if we looked at it, if you go back to my channel and check the intro, we can see the sphere is flying around, and I guess we don't have this time, so it's gonna be a two-part tutorial, guys. So yep, stay tuned for that. I'm just gonna pause it right now, and I will see you in the next part. Thanks for watching, guys, and I see you soon.